Hey guys, it's me Stace. Today we'll be using the Cricut machine to make this adorable little Wild About You card. You can see hopefully there it has a foil on it. Really fun little feature. I love the way that looks. The card originally in Design Space looked like this, and I thought it was kind of plain, just kind of flat, nothing on the inside, so I did redesign it. I do love that feature. You can make it now, but also make it your way, so I did. Made the front smaller, also backed it with some black cardstock and also on the inside as well. And I used the Cricut Foil Transfer Kit. I purchased this off HSN. It comes with the housing, the 3 tips, and also the foil you need. All right, let's go to the computer and we'll get started. Here we are at the computer. I'm already logged into Design Space. And from here, I want to go down and find the card category, which is right there, Creative Cards. Go and click on View All. Then find the card we're making, which is right here. It's called the Wild About You card. Click on that. This brings up a preview window. Very bottom, click on Customize. Now I'm not cutting the envelope out, so I'm going to go and delete that. Then we have the card base, and you can see everything is attached. So I do want to right click on that and choose Detach. Take the white piece out of the way, and then very carefully next to the image you'll see a score mark. I'm going to click on that piece and delete that. Now because we detached, this piece as well is also detached, so you want to highlight the whole image. Right click on that and choose Attach. Now when I move it, everything moves together. I want to resize the white piece. I have this piece selected. The very top toolbar where the size is, unlock the lock. Make the width here be 3.75 and the height is going to be 5. I do want 2 of those. I'm going to right click on this piece and choose Duplicate. I want 2 of these as well, so right click on that one and choose Duplicate. So one of these pieces I want to put on this white piece, so I want to resize this piece as well. Same thing, have it selected, top toolbar, unlock the lock. Make the width be 3.75 and the height is going to be 5. Click on Enter. Bring this white piece over. Highlight both of those. The very top toolbar where it says Align, click on Align Center. Everything's lined up. Highlight everything again, right click on and choose Attach. Now that image is attached to that white piece of cardstock. All right, this piece, I'm going to right click on this one and choose Detach and separate the 2 pieces. You'll see a black layer and a gold layer. The gold layer is the foil. I'm going to delete the black piece. Left hand side toolbar, I'm going to click on Shapes, grab a square, bring my square over. All I want from this piece here is that upper right leaf. So I'm going to take my square, cover up a lot of the image here, highlight everything, right click on that and choose Slice. That's going to cut away some of the images. You'll see that here. We can delete all these pieces. Now we're left with these 2. I'm going to move this, just rotate it so I have an empty space here. Bring that, move my white piece out of the way. I'm bringing this black piece over to highlight the one image I don't want. Take everything again, highlight it all. Right click on that. Oops, go ahead and highlight everything. Right click and choose Slice again. Now you'll see we can move this piece out of our way. So now we can highlight all the pieces we don't want and delete all those. Now we're left with just this piece here. All right, so bring our piece over. This will be for the inside of the card. I do want to make this a little bit bigger. I also want to add text here. Left hand side toolbar, click on the text box, and I'm going to type in "and always will be" with an exclamation point. All right, so I'm going to bring it down. So the outside of our card says Wild About You, and the inside will say "and always will be." I want to change the font, so I have my font selected. Top toolbar where it says Font, I'm going to click on that. I'm going to uncheck where it says Only Current Fonts. Click on the filter and go down to Writing. I'm going to scroll all the way up and find the font called Awesome and choose that one, which is this one here, and you'll see my font change. I think it's a cute little font. I'm going to make it smaller so it'll fit on my card here. All right, bring that over, maybe a tad bit smaller. All right, so I'm going to highlight my card and the text. Again, the top toolbar where it says Align, I'm going to go to the second one down to where it says Center Horizontally, so it'll center it right to left. Then bring this piece over. Now the gold is the foil, the black will be the marker. I'm going to bring this up, have it overhang just a little bit, highlight both of those or all 3 of those images, right click on that and choose Attach. So now I have the piece for the inside of the card and this piece will be for the outside of the card. Upper right hand corner, click on Make It. I'm going to rearrange these a little bit. I'm going to bring this piece down to the lower right and this piece to the upper left. Very bottom, click on continue. All right, where it says cardstock, I'm going to choose that and choose the pressure of more. I always choose more pressure. And you'll see it tells us what order. So we're going to load our black pen into clamp A of the machine and the foil tool in clamp B. We're going to load our mat, do all that, and then it says where it says right here, coming up is the gold foil and the fine point blade, which will cut our images out. I'm going to do all that, cut it out, go to the table, and put our card together. All right, we're at the machine. We're going to go ahead and take our marker out. We're done with that tool. Leave the foil piece in there. Now we're going to apply our foil. So I have my full sheet, and you want to apply it to where the foil side is up. I'm going to have this cover the entire image there. Let's take our tape. We're going to tape, actually I'm going to tape it off my desk over here. Just the top. So I can bring this over. Kind of hard with the ceiling fan going. Put it over there and then tape that down. I'm actually going to grab my spatula just to push this down there. Okay, tape another piece at the bottom. And I went kind of crooked. I'm going to lift this back up real quick. This is the hardest part, applying the foil. Okay, let me grab that. There we go. All right, put that in there, covering up my whole design. Okay, there we go. All right, take my second piece. You want to try to make sure it's nice and taut. Tape that one down there. Two more for the sides. I'm trying to tape as little as the foil as I can. And I made my pieces here, my white cardstock. I made this like 5.5 by 5.5, knowing I had room to move. All right, now the very bottom piece, you guys remember, all we have is a little piece in the upper right-hand corner. So I'm going to put that right there. Take my tape again and tape this down. You want to tape it well. And again, try to get it nice and taut there. And then we'll do the sides. And you want to try to make sure you don't get foil or have the foil touch your sticky mat, because it will remove the foil. All right, our last one here. Alrighty. All right, so everything is good to go. We're going to go ahead and hit go on the machine, and that'll do the foiling. I'm going to move you guys over there so you can see the top piece. I'm just so I can zoom you guys in without it getting too blurry. Okay, and let it do its thing, and we'll come back when you're all done. This is going to ask you to take this out and put the blade in. It'll cut our cardstock out. We'll come back and put the card together. Alright, so we are back now, ready to put our card together. The first piece of foil that covered this entire image I did throw away. This piece that we used for the inside, I can go ahead and save that because there's still usable space on that piece. I also saved some of the tape as well. So save what you can. Alright, so now we have these two. I'm going to put all these pieces back in that box. Alright, so for the card base, I went ahead and cut a piece of cardstock 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4 to make the card base for us. Then we have two black pieces. These both measure 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to go ahead and put them on the card. Okay, so one is for the outside and the other one is going to be for the inside. Just as an accent color so it's not so white. Alright, and then we have our inside piece. And for this card, I did not use the gold foil, I used the silver foil. Just so we can see which one we like better. Alright, so that's going to go there. All right, so now we have our inside piece, and again, these were cut, or these were sized 3 3/4 by 5. So that black piece would be a nice layering piece for that. And I really like the foil. This is my second time using it. I do plan on getting more colors. I think it'll be really pretty come Christmas time, that little bit of sparkle on Christmas cards. All right, so there's the inside. And then the outside we have this piece. I'm gonna pop it up just to give it some dimension so it's not so flat. And I'm gonna use 5 foam squares on all 4 corners, and then one in the middle. Because the cardstock kind of curled off my mat. All right, give all that a squish. Take the backings off. So have you guys used the foil yet? If so, what do you think of it? Do you like it? I was excited. I'm glad I seen it. I seen this for the first time when HSN had the Cricut Joy as a today's special value not too long ago. I seen them use the foil, and I'm like, oh, I need to look into that. So I'm happy I did, because I do like it a lot. All right, so put that on the front. Isn't that cute? So there's the one done in silver. Hopefully you can see that. And here's the one done in gold. But I do love the inside, how it says, "Wild about you and always will be." And I often said sometimes the inside of the card needs to be just as pretty as the outside, because that's where you're going to write your greeting at. But there you have it, a gold one and a silver one. Leave me a comment below, guys, which one you like better. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.